gentlemen, it's Lance from NerfThis.TV. Today's item is something that I ordered from Amazon that I've wanted for a while. It's the LaMetric time. It's a clock, but it's more than a clock. Let me explain. So, LaMetric time. It's more than a clock. It's a clock with apps. You can do various clock faces, real-time news, social media, smart home display, personalized apps. I think when they say personalized apps, what they mean is that you can set things like this. So, if the temperature reaches something, whatever, then turn down your thermostat or turn up your thermostat or something like that. So you can actually modify things. It's also got internet radio, wireless speaker, although I wouldn't use it as a Bluetooth speaker. It's not very loud. And you can wake up with music. Ooh. It comes with a lot of standard apps, so you don't really need to do anything with it. I mean, you can. It's got all these standard ones. Also, the LEDs on the side are full color. There's an 8x8 grid, and then there's a 29x8 grid on the other side, which is just white. It gives it that sort of old school. You can configure it with iOS or Android, and of course, it connects to wireless, so that you don't have to do anything afterwards, once you've done all your configuring. So here it is, nice and smooth and flat. You actually can't even see that there's an LED screen here. We've got some clicky buttons on top, left and a right, and a select. Got some nice clicky textile there, clickiness, whatever you want to call it. Got your power button on this side, and volume on this side. Again, I mean, it is a Bluetooth speaker, but I wouldn't rush out and use it. And then your power, which is a micro USB, my mini USB, and then a audio out, just a normal little 3.5mm. But it looks good. So you configure it with their app, their standard app. Excuse the that flashing that you see on the screen there. The LaMetric is actually not there. It's just because of the recording. Down the bottom here, you can. It comes with the standard apps, obviously, clock, weather, radio. I can't remember if there was any else that I've removed, but those ones are always there. You actually can't get rid of them. And then down the bottom here, you have your scrolling tab, so you can have it automatically scroll between them. You can click on the buttons to actually scroll. You can just have one app, whatever app you want, and that's the only app that's there. I have it on auto scroll because there's a few apps that I use, and I quite like some of them, like this one here. I've got an Apple MacBook Pro, which I ordered, one of the new ones. So this is just a countdown to the days when it's supposed to be delivered. When Apple's supposed to deliver it, that's another story. And you can set your own logo for it. I mean, they've got huge amounts of logos, a library here. Anything you could possibly imagine there. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. I'm sure you can find something there if you really want that. Or if you don't, you can create your own. Click this button down the bottom here. Select your color and draw. That's it. And you can even set animation at the bottom there. I'm not going to do anything here, but you can make your own icons as well. I've yet to find the need, but depends how creative you are. The apps that come with it are, I think the weather one is probably the most useful, and then obviously the time. But I mean, you can change them, you can modify them. I've changed it, as you can see, the little Pac-Man on the side here. Instead of a clock, I've got the little Pac-Man going there. It's just what I felt like having there. And there's many, many to choose from. Pretty cool. You can add more. There is a huge library here. I suggest before you buy this, because it's not a cheap item, go to the site their site and go and have a look at all the apps available, see if what you want is there. I'd probably find it there, but you know, if you're going to spend this type of money, at least make sure that it's going to show you what you want. I mean, you can have you know, your YouTube subscribers and you know, Philips Hue information. Instagram followers. I haven't actually got that one working because it's a little more technical than just logging onto Instagram. You can have Google Analytics. You can select how many visitors have been to your site or whatever the case is, something that you want to follow. It's big on metrics, so you can pretty much follow and get live a lot of stuff. Where was it? Further down here, there's actually, yeah, see, if you're a Twitch streamer, you can have a live feed on your viewers. If you're an Overwatch player, you can see what your SR is, and the list just goes on. I think the people that I've seen use it have been mainly YouTubers and that type of thing, so they've used it for live metrics on subscribers and visits and all this type of thing. It's pretty cool. I've found a few uses for it. I would look very carefully if it is something that you want, because it's not cheap. So you know, if you're willing to drop that type of money, you must know that it's going to do exactly what you want. So go to the site, go and have a look. It's not for everybody. It's pretty cool, I think, but it's a geek thing. So, you know, double check before you spend the money. Hope you found this informative, and if you liked it, please feel free to hit that like button and the little bell next to it so you can be informed on videos coming out. Any Amazon affiliate links for the items that we've had a look at in this video will be below. It's a nice way to support us, and thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.